Okay. Hello, Mr. Tariel.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm okay. Very tired.
Tired? Why? Did you sleep a lot or you ate a lot?
Again, I came back from football.
After doing sport, learning math is really funny, because physically tired but mentally fresh. So you just put a drink and I don't know, make yourself comfortable and think. You're not using your body, right? You're using your brain.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know, because usually I just teach you, but not these days because now it's Ramadan. Before Ramadan, I usually play tennis before I teach, like 2 hours, 3 hours. I just come home, take shower, and after that, super tired, but you're fresh. So that's why it's not an excuse, okay? You need to use this for good size because physically tired, Mr. Tariel, now it's time to use your brain, okay? So convince yourself and I hope. Anyway,
Hello, teacher.
Taria,
I
can
have
you
a
turn the
question.
camera a little bit down? I cannot see your
Okay.
beautiful face, Taria.
I have a question, teacher.
Really, Raul? You make me
Yes,
cry. You have a question.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes. What's your question?
I don't understand when our exams will begin.
What? Say again?
I don't understand that when our exams will begin.
Olympiad, you
You
mean?
mean when is our exam? It is April 27, right, Taria?
Yeah,
27 or yeah. Okay.
April
Mr. Qasim,
27.
Thank you.
they
When is it?
actually,
Is it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday.
yes, so
Yes,
will we
it's
have a
Tuesday.
lesson on Monday?
Taria, we'll talk about that week next week, okay? Now today, let's talk about today. Maybe
Okay,
next
okay.
week I will let you know. Even I don't know, so I'm gonna talk to your what is it? This I don't know, is it education center? What company is it? I don't know, okay, because I have contract with them until Sasmo dates. So if they ask me to teach on that day, Monday, I will teach you. Otherwise, we will finish next week. We will see.
Mr. Qasim,
Okay.
actually, they sent us a location to come to. It's a building, so we don't write online. We write it like on site.
Good. How about the time? Do you know the time? What time is it?
Yes, they said that well, actually, let me check. I think they said that at 6 it starts, but they asked us to be there 15 minutes earlier.
6 in the evening?
18:00. Yes.
Why is it so late?
I don't know. Maybe I mean we do have some. We have look. They said 27th April, 18:00. 10 minutes earlier, please come. And then they sent us a location. Yeah, that's it.
10 minutes. Actually, you should be there at least 20, 30 minutes. Anyway, Tariel, I don't know, okay, because I have never been there. I don't know even the details. I know only one guy. I have a contact with that guy, and we will see. Maybe I'll talk to him at this weekend.
Okay.
So, last time we stopped at one problem about the clock. All right.
I think
Maybe
it
we will.
was
Huh?
question 11 or 14.
Yes. Not question. I think it's question 19, I think.
Really?
Anyway, we will solve this soon. Okay. First, the last 5 questions will practice a bit later, because if I start again, we have to switch to this year. All right. And maybe I can just explain here. If you remember that question, the question was, what is it? What is the angle, right? I mean, after how many minutes the angle between the hour hand and minute hand will be 15 degrees? It was a
Yes.
question. So actually this is our clock. Let's start with that problem and we will continue this thing. So that was exactly 6 o'clock. This is our hour hand, I mean minute hand. This one is minute hour hand. So we know that hour hand, right? About hour hands, okay, and minute hand. And let's say hour hand, what is the actually, what is it? The rate of change of the hour hand, right, in terms of the degrees. So we know that when it is 1 hour, that is 60 minutes, right, it just sweeps 360 degrees, which means that in 1 minute, right, it just makes an angle, it turns an angle of, what is it? It is 6 degrees. So I can just actually denote its rate by h, that is 6 degrees per minute. That means that the hour hand moves 6 degrees every minute. And how about the minute? Sorry, it's not hour hand. That one is minute hand. Okay. And how about the hour hand? In hour hand, we know that when minute hand moves 60, 1 hour, right? That is 60 minutes. Actually, hour hand moves only 5 minutes. So that means that the hour hand is 12 times faster than the minute hand is 12 times faster than the hour hand. So that means that the rate of hour hand will be, what is it? 1 over, actually 6 over 12, which is equal to, let me just write here, 6 over 12 degrees per minute, which is actually just 1 over 2. Okay. So next scenario is, which means that suppose that after x minutes, okay, the angle between hour hand and what is it, minute hand, somewhere here, let's say it is 15 degrees. All right, if it is 15 degrees, we know that every minute our hand is moving 1 over 2 degrees, right? After x minutes it moves 1 over 2 times x degrees. So that means that this angle, if I just draw this line here, this angle is, what is it, 1 over 2 times x. And how about the minute hand? After x minutes, it just moves 6 times x degrees, right? So here, it starts moving from here, right? It is just moving. Anyway, the angle between this hour hand and minute hand, it will be, because this angle is 180 minus 180 minus 6x. Okay, because every minute, right, it is moving 6 degrees. After x minutes, it moves this much angle. So after this, the angle between them, it is 180 minus 6x and plus 1 over 2x degrees. Because you can just look like this. Here, this one is minute hand somewhere here, okay, and this one is actually, this one is minute hand, hour hand, this one is minute hand. So we are talking about this angle, right? So the angle between these two things, it is this angle plus this angle. What is this angle? That is 1 over 2x degrees. And how about this angle? It is 180, right, minus this angle, which is equal to, this angle is equal to 180 minus 6x degrees. So now the yield sum is 15 degrees. So here we have 1 over 2 x degrees plus 180 minus 6x degrees. That's equal to 15 degrees. So now 1 over 2 minus 6, that's equal to minus 5.5. Take to the right-hand side. It is 5.5x. And 180 minus 15, that's equal to 165. From here, what is x? X is equal to 30 minutes. That means that after 30 minutes, the angle between them will be 15 degrees. Also, it makes sense, right? Because after 30 minutes, the minute hand, it will be here. Let me just draw like this. So here we have 6, and this one is, let's say, 7. Okay. So after 30 minutes, minute hand will be here. And now, how about hour hand? The hour hand will be in the middle of 7 and 6, right? It will be here. So we know that actually between 6 and 7, the angle is 30 degrees. So half of it, this angle is, it is 15 degrees.
Mr. Kasim, I remember last lesson when we were discussing it the first time. I think I said like 29 degrees,
Yeah,
but I
it
don't
was
know
close,
why.
but not exactly correct.
Yeah, and that doesn't count.
Maybe, Tariel, here I explained, okay, it took a long time, but if you are approaching a problem as a student, you have to solve this. How do you do that? You can just actually making a guess, you can answer this question, right? Say that it is 15 degrees. We know that between every 2 hours, right? Like between 2 consecutive hours, between 6 and 7, what is the angle? The angle is 30 degrees, right? So
Yeah.
if the angle between minute hand and hour hand it is 15, so this hour hand must be in the middle of these two numbers. And this minute hand must be actually pointing to one of these numbers, maybe to 6 or something.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, that's much as enough. Maybe we will get back to this question again. We will solve it one more time. And that is the idea. Today, we are going to practice maybe 12 questions because on average, we can solve 12 questions in 1 hour, like 50 minutes. That's 10 minutes for introduction and joining the meeting. And for this weekend, Tariel, I'm going to give you 2018 papers, okay? If you have a time, I really encourage you to practice these questions, as many questions as you can. If you are super busy with your school and other stuff, at least have a look, okay? When you look at the
Understood.
questions, idea comes or not, okay? That's also
Understood.
uh, because we don't have much time. We have only 3 hours left. If you don't include today, only 2 hours. And after that, you're going to have a long rest. Good. Let's continue then. What is the remainder when 1, 2, 3, 4 times 5, 6, 7 is divided by 5?
Can we do that ourselves?
Uh, Tariel, just do it and tell me the answer. It's a very easy question, right? Just tell me what is the answer here, because dividing by 5 and the last digit it is 4 times 7, it is 28. If you divide it by 5, that's equal to 5 times 5 plus 3, right? So remainder is 3. That's it.
Yes.
Good. Okay. It's just
Me
introduction. Now
too.
for other questions, I will give you some time, only maybe 1 minute and 45 seconds. Next question. Given that 17 times a equals 1017 squared minus 1000 squared, what is the value of a? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Or is it t? Bring t. It's mine. Igna, please change your profile picture.
I will.
Celine, not correct.
I got the answer.
Yeah, your answer is correct, Celine.
But is mine correct?
Yes, Ilknur, your answer is correct. Please change your picture, profile picture.
Is mine correct? I'm kind of confused.
No, Celine, your answer is incorrect because you didn't solve it. You're just guessing the answer.
No, but really, is it the answer that I thought? I mean, wrote?
No, no, no.
Mr. Kasim, what about my answer?
Your answer is correct.
Thank
Simply here, we are going to use this formula. You must know this. It's very simple formula, right? Also, you can prove this. A squared minus B squared, that's equal to A minus B, A plus B. And I can just write here 17 times A. On the right-hand side, we have something squared minus something squared. So the difference, that is 17, times the sum, that is 2017. So this 17, 17, they cancel each other. So the value of A is equal to 2017. This time, Selen, you made a big mistake. You should actually guess 2017, right? Because this one is 2017 paper.
Okay.
Next question. Find the average of the following 100 numbers. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Very easy question. Tariel, wrong answer.
Wait, then is it this? Is it this answer then?
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Calculate. How do you find the average value, Tariel? Huh? Tell
I
me.
got the answer.
Is my answer correct?
Selin is just Selin, can you stop guessing?
Tariel,
I
tell me.
don't
Answer my
so.
question, Tariel. How do we calculate the average of a set of numbers?
You take the number and you divide it by the total amount of numbers.
What? You do what?
You divide that number by the total amount of numbers.
You add the numbers together and divide it by the number of numbers in the set, right?
Ah, okay. Yes, yes.
Did you
Yes.
do that, Ilknur?
Ah, wait. Ah, then.
Yes, I did. I got D.
It is wrong answer.
Yes.
How we get D, Ilknur? Look here. How many numbers do we have here? 100, right?
Yes.
So now if you add them, -1 plus 2, it is 1. -3 plus 4, it is 1. -5 plus 6, it is 1. Dot, dot, dot. -19 plus 50, it's 1. How many ones do we have here? 50, right?
Yes.
50 over 100. That's equal to 1 over 2.
That makes sense.
So it is 1 over 2. How did you get 50.5, Ilknur?
Can I say how I got that?
What?
Can I say how I got that answer?
What did you get, Salim? Did you write any answer? I didn't see your
I got-
answer.
And you know what? I just -2 minus -1, and it got like 2, and then etc. And I was like, it's more. The 2 is more than 50%. I don't know how I counted this, but something like this maybe.
Selling here, very simple arithmetic. -1 plus 2, it is 1. You just pair these numbers, and -3 plus 4, it is 1. And every pair of numbers, their sum is 1. How many numbers do we have? 100. The sum of all of these numbers, that's equal to 50, because we have 50 pairs, right? Consecutive numbers, and the signs are opposite. So it is 50 over 100. That's equal to 1 over 2. Okay, that's it. The answer is 1 over 2. Well, let's continue. It's a very easy question. Which of the following has the largest value? Very easy question, 1 minute.
The thing is, I want to answer right now, but then I'm looking carefully because
What did you
I know
answer?
that there might be a trick somewhere. Wait.
Tell me your answer. Tell me just actually what's your feeling? What does your actually intuition says about?
No. I'm not gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna think about this for 40 seconds.
Look, Selin again. She's ready to make a big mistake. It is wrong,
No.
Selin. Yes, wrong.
Mhm. Ah,
Which of the following has the largest value? Right, not the smallest. Largest.
Why am I getting confused by this? My intuition is saying it's E. Is that
D?
it's
E?
my
The last one. The last one.
Yeah, E is a correct answer.
Ah, okay.
I don't think
Actually, we can compare in different ways, but here, if you see that the difference is 1, 1, 1. So this 6 over 7, I can write it as 1 minus 1 over 7. This one is 1 minus 1 over 11. 1 minus 1 over 13. 1 minus 1 over 17. 1 minus 1 over 19. And actually among this, right, which one is the smallest number? That's 1 over 90 is the smallest. And we are taking away from 1, right? That's why this one must be the biggest one.
Yeah.
Right? Because 1 was the same, but 1 over 19, that is the smallest fraction. So that's why it is E. Even if you don't know this, actually just compare two numbers. And after you will see that 6 times 11, 7 times 10, right? 70. So this is a smaller one. And just pick any two fractions. Also in this way, you can compare and get the largest one, another value. Okay, Ilknur, can you read the question?
Uh, it would cost Danny $15.50 to buy 3 banana smoothies and 4 mango smoothies. Buying 5 banana smoothies and 6 mango smoothies would cost him $24.50. What is the price in dollars of 2 banana smoothies?
Sometimes, in this kind of questions, on purpose, actually, they ask like this: 2 banana smoothies, 3 banana smoothies, or one. So you have to read the question well. Usually, if you solve this, your answer will be the price of 1 banana smoothies, right? So to get the correct answer, then you have to multiply it by 2 and write your answer. That's when Sasmo de Tariel at least read the question twice. And what is asked? If it is possible, highlight it, okay? Keep a highlighter with you, and also highlight the question. After you answer the question, read it one more time and circle your answer. All right, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Time starts now.
I got the answer.
Good. That's correct answer, Ignore.
I don't know. I don't know it.
You have 8 more seconds, Ariel.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do what was it.
Salin's answer is correct. 20 more seconds, Ariel, for you.
No, Mr. Kashi.
Okay. So it would cost Danny $15.50 to buy 3 banana smoothies and 4 mango smoothies. Ignore, do you ever drink smoothie in Azerbaijan?
Yes, I sometimes do.
Sometimes, what does sometimes mean? Once a year or once in 10 years? What does it mean?
No, I usually drink it.
What does usually mean? Every day?
No, twice a month.
So that is sometimes.
Yes.
Twice a month is not usually, right? It is sometimes. Or even we can say that rarely, right? Anyway, because in Azerbaijan maybe it is not cold, that's why, but here every day people actually drink smoothies. It is good, but I don't know, it is too cold. Anyway, maybe in Azerbaijan they don't put ice much, but here they put a lot of ice. If you drink too much, it gives you a headache. You should be careful. Anyway, guys, Here it says that 3 banana smoothies, right? 3 banana smoothies and 4 mango smoothies. It costs how much? 15.5. When you're writing the equation, always you need to just write in the simplest form. And buy 5 banana smoothies and 6 mango smoothies. That is 24.50. And actually, what is it? It's just 2 linear equations, right? If it is one, we know how to solve this. And the method is very simple. We have to eliminate one of the variables, right, and solve it. That's it. To be able to eliminate one of the variables, their coefficients must be the same. How can we have their coefficients the same? By multiplying both sides of the equation by some suitable number, right? As you see here, we are going to find banana, so I'm going to eliminate m from these equations. In the first one, the coefficient is 4. The second one is 6. The least common multiple of 4 and 6, that's 12. So multiply the first one by 3, the second one by 2. 3 times 3, it is 9b. 3 times 4, it is 12m. And 3 times 15.5, that is 46.5. The second one by 2, 2 times 5, it is 10b. And 2 times 6 is 12m. And 2 times 24.5, that's equal to 49. So now if you subtract the first equation, this is the first equation, from the second equation, that is 10b minus 9b, that's equal to b. 12m minus 12m, that's equal to 0. 49 minus 46.5, that's equal to 2.5. In the question, it's asking 2 banana smoothies, right? Which is equal to 2 times 2.5, that is $5. Okay, Tariel.
Yes, but wait, I want to write it down as well. Yes, that's it. I wrote. So, Mr. Kasim, when we do these kind of um, word problems, we need to eliminate the one that, for example, they're asking us if they would ask us to find 2 mangoes, not 2 bananas. We would find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5, and we would eliminate that one.
Yeah, that's right. That is the most powerful methods. And Tariel, you are going to use this method in almost every this kind of equations. Even if you have 2 equations, 3 equations, 4 equations, and this method is called elimination method in math.
Okay,
And that is used a lot in a lot of examples. We use this it's very simple, but that is one of the best methods to solve system of equations. Anyway, let's continue. Next question. Celine, read the question.
Find the next term of the following sequence: 2017, 2016, 2012, 2003, 1987, and the
Celine,
next term.
did you solve this question before, like last time?
No.
No. Okay then. All right. It's very easy
Actually,
question.
I don't remember.
You have 1 minute.
when they tell us to find the sequence, I'm always very bad at it. Like
You
very,
always what?
I always struggle with the sequence ones.
If you struggle, Tariel, then practice more. That's the only way, I think, in real life, Tariel, if you really practice how to practice, practicing, you will see that things get easier and easier. Why? Because a drop of the water, right? Also, it makes a hole in the rock. Why? Because of its consistency. Consistency is very important in achieving something. Hey, struggle, try one more time. Again, try one more time, try one more time. It gets easier every time you try. And this is what I believe, Tariel. That's why when you have this full trust that by practicing you can improve, you will actually achieve a lot. You will see that everything gets easy. If you don't trust me, you can ask Selene. She practiced guessing a lot. Now she's very good at guessing.
My guessing machine doesn't work right now because I just came home
But
from.
still, it is better than 0%, right? Now your guess is at least 20% correct.
I had just one answer that is correct for today.
So what is your guess machine saying about this question, Salim? A, B, C, D, E?
A.
A? A?
Yes.
I think it's B.
Yes, but can I solve this question right now,
Yes.
please?
So on the screen?
No, just on paper. I just guessed, so
Solve it on the screen. Do you have a pen?
yes.
I mean, can you write on the screen? How did you join this, with PC or with iPad or tablets?
Okay. We can go.
For students who have online actual class, I suggest you to use, what is it? Of course, if you have iPad also is good. iPad is a bit expensive. As 6 slides. You have this, right, Celine?
No.
Is this what? This is a phone or this is a iPad?
No, this is tablets,
Ah,
and it has a pen also, and the price is like $470 something, and it's not too expensive. But for online education, writing a note, writing something, or solving problems, even Tariel, is really good. And also iPad, of course, if you have, I mean, no problem with money, buying iPad is also good, but iPad is more than $1,000. So what is the next difference, Celine? One is 1 squared, right? 4 is 2 squared. 9 is 3 squared. 16 is 4
Oh,
squared. The next one
five,
should be
5.
25. That is 5 squared. So what is 1087, 1987 minus 25? It is 1962, right? Yes.
yes.
So the answer is C, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Celine, now how did you write on the screen, with mouse or with pen?
No, with my finger.
What?
Really?
Yes, because I couldn't find my pen.
I see. So your handwriting is so beautiful. Nice. Continue. Next question. Tariel, read the question.
100 students participate in a survey about usage of social media sites Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All of them are using at least one of these sites. It was found out that all who use Instagram also use Facebook. 40 students use YouTube, 30 use Instagram, 8 use all three sites, and 12 use YouTube only. Determine the number of students who use Facebook only.
Okay, guys, you have 2 minutes. Everybody think about this. Very easy question, but you should understand the question well. It's about sets, right? This question is about sets. And to solve this question, I suggest you to use Venn diagram.
Mr. Kasim, is my answer right?
I don't know.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. İlknur,
Because this
Selin,
is like
Raul.
you have to minus to find only Facebook users. You have to read carefully all of these. Is like, how do I explain this? For example, they say that all who use Instagram also use Facebook, but they want us only to find Facebook. So that means that if 30 use Instagram, that means that they don't only use Facebook. That means they use Facebook and Instagram. So we have to eliminate all. That means we have to eliminate 30. 40 students use YouTube. We have to eliminate 40. 8 all free sites, but we need only Facebook. That's minus 8. And then 12 use YouTube only, but we need Facebook again. So minus 12. If you do all of that, 40 minus plus 70, 70, that's that. 20 minus 12, 10. It should be A, I think.
Tariel, did you solve this by drawing a Venn diagram or just making this kind of calculation?
This kind of calculation, but
I think I suggested to draw a figure. At that time, we can see the picture more clearly. İlknur, Selin, no answer from you?
does that mean that that my answer is wrong?
No.
Can you give 1 minute, please?
Minutes?
Yes, or at least some seconds.
It's in
maybe.
time management. Say it in time management.
Okay,
Eh,
1 minute is yours. Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, Mr. Kasim, that means that my answer is wrong.
No, we are going to do this together, okay, until in 1 minute. Let me just draw the pictures. After that, we'll discuss together, okay?
Oh, nice. Oh, what is this? This is a normal Venn diagram.
Okay. Selin, done? Selin, okay, just don't listen to us, all right? And so, look, altogether, we have 100 students participated in a survey about usage of social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. All of them are using at least one of these sites. That means that here outside the circle is empty because everyone is using at least one of them, right? And it says that it was found that all who use Instagram also use Facebook, right? What does it mean? If this one is Facebook, Instagram is inside the Facebook. Why? Because everybody who uses Instagram also using Facebook. It means this. And 40 students use YouTube. Okay, this one is YouTube. All right. And 30 students use Instagram. 8 use all the 3 sites. What does 8 use all the 3 sites? That means that the intersection of these 3 circles, right? That is here. This part is 3. And 12 use YouTube only. YouTube only means this part. YouTube only here. It doesn't have any intersection with Facebook. And 40 students use YouTube, which means that if you look at this YouTube, 12 plus 3, it is 15. So here we have is 40, right? So this part is 25, which means that as see here, all the students who are using YouTube, it is 40. 12 of them, you are using only YouTube. 25 of them, they use YouTube and Facebook. And 3 of them, they use YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And 30 use Instagram. If you use it, if you look at the Instagram, the 3 is already used, right? Here we have 27. That means that 27 students, they use Instagram and Facebook, but not YouTube. And 8 use all the 3 sites. We have already used this number. And 12 use YouTube only. Okay. Determine the number of students who use Facebook only. Which part is it? We are talking about this part. They use only Facebook, not Instagram, not YouTube. So altogether, we have 100 students, right? That means that here we have 12 plus 35 plus 3 plus 27 plus x, it must be equal to 100. So from here, 12 plus 3, 15, and it is 50, 77. So 77 plus x is equal to 100. Is it 77? It is 15, 50, 77, right? It is 12, um, 37. Okay, use YouTube.
Mr. Kasim, why did you write 35? It's 25.
Oh, it is 25. Sorry. It's 25, right? 25. So at the time, it is 67.
67. But still, that means that only Facebook users equals 33. But that's not an option. That
So it
means
is,
none of the above.
wait, 15, right? 30 use
40
Instagram.
plus 27 is 67. Yes, 67.
15, 40, 67. 67 plus x, that's equal to 100. What is x? X equals 33.
So none of the above.
Oh, here, why did I write 3? Taria, is here, it says that 8 use all of the size, right? Not 3.
That's why I was so confused. Why did Mr. Kasim write 3?
It is 8, 8. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Awfully
That
sorry.
means it's 72. 72, 38. B. B is the answer.
So that is 20, 45, 65, 73. 73 plus x is equal to 100. So what is x is equal to what?
What? How did you wait? No.
Why did you write 25? That's 40.
Mr. Kasim, no, it's how it's 72.
20,
not
45, 72.
Yes, not 74. I said 72. Is it not?
Wait, what? Okay,
I'm
okay.
very confused.
Taria, I got it. All right, I got it. Now I messed up with this. I'm sorry. We should write the numbers again. Here, if this one is 8, right, only 12 students use YouTube. This one is 12. And 12 plus 8 is 40, right? This must be 20 because 40 students use YouTube, right? And 30 students use Instagram. That's why if it is 8, it must be 22.
Okay, now you made me even more confused.
Okay, now, what?
You made me even more confused now.
No. Look, if you want, I can rewrite everything. After drawing this, look, here it says 8 students use all 3 sites, right? So here it is 8.
Yes.
Okay, it is
That's
done.
understood.
And 12 use only YouTube. So here, YouTube only 12. And also
Yes.
here, it says 40 students use YouTube. That means that 12 plus 8, 20. So
Yeah.
remaining 40, here it is 20.
Okay, understood.
30 use Instagram, 8 we have already used here, so remaining
22.
number is 22. So
Yes.
that's it. So now altogether it is 12 plus 20 plus 8 plus 22 plus
62.
x, that's equal to 100.
That's 62, I think.
30, it is 50, 62 plus x equals 100.
So the answer is B, 38.
38. So 38 students only Facebook.
Yes. Now it's understandable.
Yeah, because of this 8, I wrote 3. That's why, actually. Anyway, good. Taria, in this kind of questions, if you draw this Venn diagram, that's why Venn diagram is really popular in solving this kind of question. You don't get confused. Okay, so you can see the picture very clearly. Anyway, let's move to the next question. Let's try to solve 2 more questions.
No, not this.
Taria, read the question.
The operator acts on 2 numbers to give the following result. Find the value of 17, operator 17.
The sun. We call it sun. It looks like a sun, right?
Yes, but I'm just gonna call it operator so that people don't get confused.
Yeah, I don't know if it has any special name. Okay, 1 minute. I think it's quite easy question. I
Easy?
guess so. Huh?
Easy?
Yes, it's easy.
Celine, did you get the answer?
I'm solving, but I really know the. That's B, obviously.
B?
No. A.
Yeah, that is A.
Can I say the rule?
Yes.
I'm gonna write there.
No, in general, this one, can you just write for this? Instead of sun, let me just write this one. If it is A star B, what is it? Celine, can you write here? What is it? What is the general rule here? Yes, that's correct. Thank you. So that is just interchange, right? First B, and after that, add 2 to this number, right? And write them next to each other. Very good. Because here, we're just writing 8, because this one is 8. 4 plus 2, it is 6. This one is 9, so 9. And 8 plus 2, it is 10. And this one is 12, right? And 6 plus 2, it is 8. And this one is 20. 15 plus 2, it is 17. So here, 17 first, right? And 17 plus 2, it is 19. So it is 1790. Okay, next question. Ilknur, can you read the question? Why are you so quiet? Are you sleeping or?
No, I'm not. It is given that n factor
N
n multiply
factorial. Factorial.
n factorial
Okay.
n factorial is n multiply n
N times n times
n times n
minus 1
minus yes n minus 1 multiply
times
n times n minus 2 times dot 3 dots times 3 times 2 times 1. For example, 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Find the remainder when 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 3 dot 10 factorial is divided by 10.
very easy question. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute and 25 seconds. Okay, very easy question.
Teacher, I have an answer.
What is it?
I think this is B.
B.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Can you see my answer?
Yes.
Selen says C. Tario says T. Ilknur says I. So Rahul says R. Anyway, Rahul, let's see. Here,
I
if you
think
just
B.
count this, 1 factorial is 1, 2 factorial is 2 times 1 is 2, 3 factorial is 6, 4 factorial is 24, and 5 factorial is 120, and all other numbers are divisible by 10, right? So just here, you need to look at this part, because all other numbers divisible by 10. So here, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9, and that is 33. So if you divide 33 by 10, the remainder is 3.
Ah.
We just need the first 4 factorial.
Yeah, because here, Tariel, after that 120, right? Because factorial means, for example, this one is 5 factorial, right? And next one is 6 factorial. By this rule, what is 6 factorial? That's equal to 5 factorial times 6. And this one is divisible by 10. And 7 factorial, I can write it as 5 factorial times 6 times 7, right?
Yeah.
So that's divisible by 10. So that's why, since this number is divisible by 10, all other numbers are divisible by 10. So only you have to consider this part. So which is equal to 33. So if you divide it by 10, the remainder is 3.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Selin, can you read the question?
Mr. Kasim, but the class is over.
Oh, it is already. Actually, we start a bit late. All right.
No, Mr. Kasim, we can do. Actually, no. This question will take a long time because
Yeah.
I remember the last time.
Yeah, I will stop here. Tariel, Raul, Ilknur, Selin, and others, if anybody is here. Tariel, you are a good boy. You are a good student here. If I forget, okay, just remind me. Because when I teach the students at university, I always choose one student. Actually, some students like helping, you know. I tell them, okay, if I forget, you remind me. I will give you some extra points. If I forget something, Mr. Qasim, today is due day for assignment. Mr. Qasim, you're going to solve this problem. Mr. Qasim, okay. So you are my assistant teacher. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Tariel, in case if I forget, remind me, okay? Mr. Qasim, will you give us papers? Because now I have class after that. If I don't feel so tired, I will send it today, otherwise later. So I will send you 2018 papers, all right? And if you practice, it would be great. If you are too busy like selling, at least have a look, okay? Try to have some idea. So we will go much faster. We have only 2 hours left, okay? Let's put full efforts and we will see. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. See you next Monday.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Kasim.
Bye.
Bye bye.